It's a classic name for the Interstellar joint.
It was a Yankees meme.
Yankees. I'm slowly becoming the Yankees fan after going to so many games, but
Picked the wrong time.
I hear, as I hear. I didn't want to do it for a while because I'm like, oh, I didn't want to be cliche with it, especially not even really like originally being from here. But then going to the games at Yankee Stadium this last year, so like I'm actually going, I'm pulling up and liking the energy. So I'm like, yo, I do Yankees fan shit, you know. But yeah, it's been a time, been a time. How are you, sir? How you feeling?
It's hot.
Yeah, yeah.
The AC on
Got the AC on today. Yeah, what is it?
and the
96
fan at the same time.
and the fan. Had to listen. Listen. New York is subtropical climate.
Now it is.
Now it is officially, because we failed. You know, global warming is happening. We're just gonna be climate change. Let's not call it global warming no more, because everybody's, it's like,
So the
what is it?
Republicans call it.
Yeah, they call it global warming. Climate change is
They call
happening.
it climate change.
Climate change. Yeah,
Global warming is not real.
yeah. It's not really. It's climate change. So it's happening, and here we are. Hey, we got a drink. We chilling. We chilling. How was your week, sir?
Um, just hot.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw Fantastic Four on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
How do you use this?
There you go.
Oh,
Flip it
that's crazy. Flip it over.
over. Yeah.
Oh,
There you go. And charge your phone if you let it.
oh,
Yeah. There you go.
yeah,
Oh, I should have gave you the neck drink. Have you seen those? It looks
yeah,
like
yeah.
it's-
You showed me.
Oh yeah, you was like, is it too much? And I'm like,
Nah,
honestly,
that looks crazy.
it's not though.
I can't walk around with that on the street.
Yeah, you
I
be
can't.
alright. You be alright. You be alright. I've seen people put like the little stickers on it, like they graffiti it out, and then
Couldn't pay me to wear that.
tell it, but you'll feel better.
Nah, cause I saw a customer at my other job with one, and I thought he looked ridiculous with it.
Ah, ah.
I was just like,
Some people maybe they just can't pull it off. What's up, Werewolf Blast? Already here. What's up, fella?
the blast,
The Blast.
the werewolf,
Yeah, Blast of the Wolf. What up?
the mark of the wolf,
Mark of the Beast.
the wild tengu.
Wow, dang. What's that joint? Okami? I know it's a
Yes, the Okami.
the Okami, one and only. So yeah, you saw Fantastic Four. Okay, well, don't hold back. What are your thoughts?
But it was like a superhero movie.
Right.
It wasn't bad. It wasn't amazing. It was it was a Marvel movie.
But one of the better, right?
Yeah, yeah,
One of the
yeah.
better Marvel movies, yeah.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. I just now if I'm saying like if I'm looking at it from the context of like the Fantastic Four, I would say obviously it's the best one because you can't go you can only go up from what you got.
Yeah.
Um, I didn't have a problem with the cast. I didn't really find Johnny Storm all that funny. I thought Ben Grimm was funnier than Johnny Storm.
Right. Yeah. He was kind of like his whole thing was like he was thirsty for Silver Surfer, which I mean, who wouldn't be? She did a good job. But yeah, I felt like there was some characteristics that they just didn't show in them. But I was thinking maybe that's because it's the first movie and they didn't want to. I don't know.
It's the first steps.
It's the first steps, yeah. So they're like, but somebody noted. I remember I was talking to somebody like, I don't think once he said "flame on," which was kind of weird, because it's like his face. And then he had to like jokingly ask thing to do the clobbering time thing, because I get it, it's a joke, but it's like I don't know. There was some parts of like I wanted a little bit more classic Marvel, where it just like give me a little bit more stick than what you're giving me, because like there's a lot of serious stuff with this whole.
I kind of like that he didn't like to say clobbering.
I the thing is he didn't really like clobber anybody. That's what I wanted him to just be straight up like mollywopping somebody, but there were no infantrymen, there were no goons to fight. I know that's not the same.
That's another part. It was like not a lot of action.
Yes,
it was a lot of setup.
I didn't see any that classic Avengers, pass off the power beam to so and so, and this was happening and that. I didn't really see a lot of that. And it's because they didn't really fight anybody in the movie. Like
they showed like montages.
They showed montages, but I wanted a couple extra things. But I liked it, but it gave me more questions than I had answers sometimes, and I was like, oh, okay, so this is what we're doing. Okay, that's fine.
I thought what was interesting, is the last two Marvel movies have referenced, this one included, which one, the Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four. They both had Terminator 2 references. And in the Thunderbolts, there was a scene where Bucky had the shades on, and he was riding up on the motorcycle, and then he pulled out the shotgun.
Yeah,
and then
reload
when he reloaded
it,
yeah, and then that was the homage to Terminator 2. And then there was another part where they went into Galactus's spaceship, and then there was like a lot of lava and stuff like that. And the Silver Surfer, she kind of has the look of the T-1000.
Yeah.
So when she fell into the lava and then she came back out, it kind of reminded me of the scene where Robert Patrick was coming out of the fire.
Mm-hmm.
Or when the T-1000 was chasing them in the steel mill at the end. And when you look at like that whole scene in particular, she was in the all silver, similar to Robert Patrick, and she was chasing Sue Storm because she wanted to get the baby. So much of like how the T-1000 wanted to get John Connor because he was the savior of the universe.
Yeah.
You saw Silver Surfer trying to get Vanessa Jesus Christ.
Vanessa, but
trying to get Sue Storm's baby because he's the John Connor of that universe. So I thought that was I really appreciated that because it was very subtle, but it was that scene.
It was there. Funny enough, when she fell in the lava, it made me think of T2. Just when like I was like, is she gonna do a thumbs up for a second? I thought just for shits and giggles.
But even when she was getting absorbed into the black hole, when she was like freaking out, kind of similar to Robert Patrick.
Yeah. So you think they might make Bucky his protector? Yeah, they might make Franklin. They might do another. It would be a stretch, but what a crazy 3-movie cross-movie reference. It would be insane. Just a picture of him like riding on the back of the motorcycle for whatever reason. Like even if it's like a 10-second scene during like Doomsday.
Oh, that would be funny. Probably. I mean, they're already 2 for 2. I also liked in some spots it felt a little like Star Wars when they were coming out of the Death Star. So I felt a little bit of that when Luke was in the ship, and then they had when they had to shoot the little beam into the Star Wars. I mean, I'm not too.
No. But what they were doing was like when he had to shoot the
When
beam.
they were leaving the
Oh, like
Galactus,
it
the
almost looked like the trench
Galactus.
run or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah,
know what you're
yeah.
talking. Yeah,
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 it felt a
yeah.
little like that too.
I can see that.
There are a lot of good things. I mean, I didn't really like the ending.
Yeah, it. I don't. I feel like the first act was great, and then the second act was like it's okay, but they're gonna save it in the third because I want to see this. You know what we saw in the preview, the big reveal of Galactus walking through the streets of New York, and they did it, but it still did feel like it was missing something, and I don't know what that is.
I didn't feel like it was missing something. I just think that like I don't know how they're gonna do it because like so for me, I was assuming that they were gonna Galactus was gonna destroy everything and then they were gonna have to leave.
That's what we all thought. We thought that what 828 was just gonna get obliterated by like him, and then they're gonna flee or whatever. Yeah,
So I'm curious as to like now like how they gonna write a really good reason for them to come to like
to the main, to the sacred timeline or whatever.
yeah
Yeah,
to the main timeline
yeah, and I think it
because
because
it
obviously
doesn't make
you saw the end credit in credits.
yeah yeah.
I think whatever it is, this Doom has planned is gonna like force them into it for whatever reason, and I don't quite know what that is.
I hope so
Yeah,
because it that would have just been the perfect way to get them
easy,
in there.
easy
But
way.
now it looks
But
like
they saved the day.
female Silver Surfers coming back,
Yeah.
and honestly, like everybody wants to see Norn Rad, but now because they just saved that whole alternate reality,
Yeah.
they kind of just got to keep her.
Yeah. And actually, I've noticed that because remember she got a lot of hate. That girl, what's her name? Which I like the actor a lot. She was in what's that joint?
Ozark.
Ozark, and she's been in some other little movies here and there, and she's dope. And then it's like, all right, give her the shot as Silver Surfer. They gave her a lot of hate, and then I'm finding out Silver Surfer was like considered one of the best parts of the movie. People liked Silver Surfer in this one, so
Yeah, she was cool.
she was solid. Like I don't know, it
I
was.
think people overreacted for no reason, but at the same time, like let's just call it spade a spade. Nobody gave a fuck about Silver Surfer.
This
So
is
like
fair.
the fact that they pretending that they care so much about Silver Surfer is like whatever. But I will say like a lot of people were anticipating Norrin Rad, and honestly like I don't even think it makes sense to even bring him back at this point.
At this point.
I just think that you just stick with what you got.
Yeah, I think them saving their universe was
Yeah.
the biggest shock of the movie. I was like, you're supposed to lose for whatever reason.
And then I wanted her to like die.
Yeah.
That Silver Surfer was then Norrin Rad pulls
Yeah,
up.
man.
Or maybe I don't know, maybe Doom fucking destroys her. Like maybe
that
Doom
too.
destroys her and then we get Norrin Rad. I don't know, but it seems like they're building up her story, you know, and hopefully like she gets my see look that was the shot from the
Oh yeah, when she does the exactly.
yeah. And
just like the Terminator.
that was you see pull it up,
Yeah.
pull it up.
She did a good job. This
Wait,
one.
hold on. No, wait, pull it up. Because we need a shot for the side by side.
Yeah.
For when the TikTok video comes up.
There you go.
So
Yeah.
put the T1000.
Let me do it. Okay,
Yeah.
Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can finagle this real quick.
See it right there.
Which one? Which one?
Go up, go down, go to the side, boom, right
This
there.
one? Yeah.
That one.
Yeah.
So you put it side by side with
Yeah.
or just click that one.
Yeah.
Go back to Vanessa Kirk, whatever the hell her name is. Go down.
Yeah.
Go down. That one.
This
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
And now you switch it.
There we go. There we go. Producing on the spot. I like it. You learning.
Yeah, so that's kind of like that's
That is very much a clear reference.
yeah,
To reference.
yeah. And it's just crazy how that movie is like 30 years later it's still like
It has an oh, there it is. This is a good one.
yeah,
That's
right,
a
yeah,
good
yeah.
one.
This is it. This is
Yeah,
the one
that's
right
the
here.
one.
This is the one right here. Yeah. So um, it's crazy how this movie that came out uh however many years ago is still like oh you might have but yeah it's still like one of the biggest inspirations.
Well, it's one of the greatest action movies of all time, considered the GOAT. But like, yeah, it still like echoes.
Nah, yeah. So but that's I don't know how many people noticed that. Um, maybe it was just me, but it was they're
No,
two
I
for
actually,
two in
I didn't
terms
notice
of
the first. Well, actually, I might have noticed it, but forgot about it. And then I'm like, you're right. They did it two for two on Terminator.
yeah. So
Yeah, I yeah, I think she did a great job. I think there should have been a little bit more. Like, not that I want these movies longer because they don't need to be 2.5 hours, but maybe they could have cut out a couple small things on the sort of Fantastic Four, like how important this baby is side of things. Just maybe like 10 minutes, like cut like 10 minutes out, and give us a little bit more story about her relationship with Galactus and like other stuff. And I don't know. It was just I felt like after this scene from space, we really didn't see them for like 40, 45 minutes. And then he just shows up at the end. And now they have to deal with it. But it would have been nice to have like maybe a couple minutes break. Kind of like how they did with Thanos and them, where like, they would spend some time over on Thanos' side, dealing with Gamora, dealing with all this stuff, talking about his whole view on things, and then they go back to the guy, like the heroes. So I don't
yeah,
know.
I mean I don't think we're gonna get any of that until the next movie.
Yeah. But I guess so you're right, they're saving it, but I liked it. There was a lot I liked. I just had a lot of questions. Somebody told me the other day, it was very funny. They're like they could not believe Pedro Pascal as Fantastic Four, not because he was a good actor, just he was just too Spanish. Like
That makes no sense.
they were just saying like he felt like Spanish Fantastic Four. I guess they were saying like they caught something about his accent or something. I don't know what it was, but it was like some of his lines he sounded too Latino or something.
If his name wasn't Pedro Pascal, nobody would have thought anything of it
Most people would.
because he's white passing.
Yeah.
So like I don't that's, people are weird, bro.
Yeah.
They just say shit just to say
They
shit.
just be saying.
If you look at this nigga,
No,
and,
I didn't know who. I
you
thought it
don't
was
know
the white
and
dude
you don't
from
know
Game of Thrones.
his name is Pedro
I
Pascal.
thought it was Greek or some shit.
Yeah, you would think that he's white.
But what the hell? This is weird. It's so weird. This is like a mural you'd see at the side of a building.
Of a barber shop in the Bronx.
Barbershop in the Bronx. Just all wrong. All kinds of wrong. And then like Garfield in the corner.
Um, I like Miles Teller a little bit more as fantastic.
Yes. First guy, right?
No, the first guy was in the 90s.
Oh, the Fan Four stick? Fan Four stick one?
Whichever one was with Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah, Fan Four stick. The weird naked
What thing?
Yeah, the naked thing.
Yeah,
Yeah. I actually never saw this movie.
that was good.
Yeah, no.
Miles
After I heard
Teller
it was
the best
that
part.
bad, I'm just like, I don't know if I even want to see this.
Miles Teller was the best part.
Okay.
Easily Miles Teller was the best part. This was awful.
They hated each other in this whole movie. They were not a family. That was the very fun part about it. Like seeing the difference between these two. Like this was a family. This was a unit, and they were trying to figure it out together. They were a little annoying at times. Like Sue was a little annoying at sometimes, but I get it. She's like a new mom, so she was just like, I don't care, my baby over everything. Uh, but they felt like a family. These people, and I get it. It just happened. They all still felt like strangers even after the fact. Like
I like Jessica Alba.
Alva was the best part of the movie.
You know what? If we get Jessica Alba and replace Vanessa Kirby,
There we go.
it would be perfect.
There we go. Get her out. Bring her back into the timeline. Be crazy.
I like Mole Man. He was cool too.
Mole Man was fun. That was a fun little reference. I wish there was like some small battles happening. I don't know. It was that would have been nice, but yeah, Mole Man was cool. How'd you like Galactus?
And Galactus was the best part of the movie.
Immediately menacing. It's been a while since I've seen a Marvel movie like besides Thanos, because Thanos was the guy, where like the villain of the story was immediately menacing. Like when they get to him, they in the Terminator area, they get to him, and then the camera zooms out, and this nigga just lurches forward. Like, oh yeah, this dude is a problem. It's a problem.
I think the problem with Marvel, even in the comics, they don't have many big threats. Like they don't really have big threats like DC does.
Mm.
Because DC got Doomsday, they got Darkseid, they got like they got a lot of hitters. I mean, DC just has a lot of hitters in general. Like they have a lot of hitters where Marvel doesn't. Like, they have the most important things that you need to fully realize a fleshed out universe. They have very good female heroes.
Yeah.
They have very good female villains. They have a lot of villains. Like even when you look at like their rogues gallery, DC's rogues gallery is crazy stacked from like every conceivable angle, like from Flash, from Batman.
Batman alone clears.
Yeah, Batman, Flash, Superman has a crazy rogues gallery. So now when you go to the Marvel side, their biggest guys is Thanos and Galactus. And I don't want to hear, oh, what about Kang? What about this? What about that? And I guess Doom to an extent is too.
Yeah.
Right. But Doom is more like an anti-hero.
I was literally about to say, yeah, because he's like Mr. Petty, and he kind of moves in and out, but he does what he wants for himself, as opposed to like just purely. Like, and there's sometimes he'll just randomly help people, but only for personal gain, as opposed to.
I don't read a lot of Fantastic Four, so
yeah,
I don't know too much. But I do know that sometimes Doom is good.
Yeah.
But most of the time he's bad. But and then Marvel doesn't have a lot of really good female heroes. And it was funny because it's a quick story. There's this one girl who came in and she was complaining about it in the shop. And then some dude tried to come in correct and say, no, Marvel has a lot of really good female heroes. And I'm like looking at this nigga like, I'm not gonna get involved in this conversation, but I'm thinking to myself like, nah, you capping, bro. Like,
is he just doing it to be? So like would we not put like Storm and some of these others?
Well, the problem with that is
because
that
the mutants are like outcast heroes, so they're not.
Nah, I would say like Marvel's strongest female characters is all X-Men. Like the ones that people know is just from one franchise.
We literally just talked about this on the game front the last time we were here, talking about how all the emitters are all X-Men. So it's like we're just putting everything in X-Men.
And
damn.
Now what Marvel is doing, which is smart, they're trying to like peel characters like Magic and Storm. They're trying to peel them away from the X-Men. They're trying to like kind of give them their own thing and just kind of carve out like their own from the X-Men. And now you're seeing Storm with Thor. You're seeing Storm, do a lot of things that are like
not intergalactic. That's kind of cool. Yeah.
Yeah. So, seen a lot of that, but I just think that Marvel's inability to create new Well, I mean, it's hard to create new characters in general.
Yeah.
It's really tough.
At this point,
It's really tough.
because and then I get now why it's like, well, we already created this like a character in the '90s and it didn't do well. Let's just breathe new life into it as opposed to starting over again. Like you get the Guardians of the Galaxy types, because I feel like the best idea times were in that '60s to '90s where it's just like we got nothing but time. We're just trying to grow a company, and it's like
And they
let's
could keep
throw
on putting shit out
all
until
these until like
until something sticks.
yeah.
I think the last good
That's cool. I didn't even know they did a thing. That's funny.
yeah, they did. The last good Marvel, the last two new DC characters that are still relevant, like new that like people still that are relatively young is Harley Quinn. It's about to be her 30th anniversary
Right.
soon. I think she came out in like
She was
might
from
have
the
been
animated series, right?
think
They
it might have
created her
been.
for the series or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then she came into the comics. I don't know what year, but it might be 30 years,
Mm-hmm.
which is still relatively young for a comic book character. Static
Static.
is those are like the two most recent biggest
Mm.
that I could think of off the top of my head.
I was gonna say how new is Batman Beyond?
99.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, he didn't. He was created just for the show.
Just for the show, but he ended up getting his own comic and stuff, right?
Yeah,
I liked him. I thought Batman Beyond was dope. I really thought that was like a fun concept, but
yeah, but I mean that was like what I mean. It was whatever. I was never a fan of the Batman Beyond comics. I tried to read them.
I just watched the TV show and I thought the TV show was cool.
Yeah, but rounding this back to the movies,
Yeah.
it's like now it's just kind of like for Marvel, it's they didn't have the movie rights to all of their villains, and then now it's more or less gonna be a problem, in my opinion, once we use up Galactus, once Doom is kind of like I'm interested to see like do we bring Onslaught? Do we bring because like the X-Men is gonna come in,
Yeah.
and then their rogues gallery is like fucking ridiculous. You got Omega,
Look, Apocalypse and all those
Apocalypse,
guys.
Omega Red, like
Mm.
so.
Well, they might stretch out this particular era for another 5 years,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, because there's gonna be one movie a year now.
Yeah. So it's like one major movie a year.
Nah,
Two.
the next.
Didn't they slate like four? I don't know.
The next movie that comes out is next year. It's Avengers Doomsday.
Doomsday. Okay. And then after that is Secret Wars.
And then after that, yeah, Secret Wars, and then Spider-Man.
Somewhere there's gonna be a Blade in there supposedly. They did that. I saw it today. They announced they're finally gonna start shooting next year. So I don't know.
Who gives a fuck?
Right.
Think they should
I want to see Blade on screen in 2024. It's 2026, 25.
Bro, I don't care for that shit, dude. Honestly.
Be chill. Be chill. Just for the vibe of another brother in a samurai. We haven't seen a brother in a samurai sword since the Matrix. So I'm sorry, I'm a little overdue. I'm a little overdue. Last time I saw a brother with a samurai sword, he had a Uzi on a bridge, and his name was Morpheus. We haven't had shit since then. So give me another one.
We need
Give me another one, please.
Well, we do. Well, I would like to see Spawn get his movie, get his good movie. What's this guy say?
One was a bot, and the other is who would be a good Blade though? Well, they already stuck on Mahershala. He's already locked in. I think he would do fine.
I just think they
other
should just
people.
bring Wesley back, honestly.
And they already did, but it's like I don't know. He's just old. It is what it is. Like let's just call it. Like sometimes you
But
just
they could bring him in. He could be old, and then that's it. That he got the daughter. They could get a movie or two movies of him being the mentor for Bloodline, and then the third movie is the girl. Like, it's not hard. Like, I don't understand. Like, what's the like people like Wesley? Like, people associate him with the character, you know.
Yeah.
So it's just it doesn't really make sense to me. Like, if it's not broke, don't fix it. Like, you don't have to replace every single fucking actor, but people really liked Wesley Snipes. They really fuck with him. So bring him in. Like I wouldn't mind having him stay. I don't really Like,
I guess to train the girl, yeah. It's the idea of like he clearly it's just purely age, like time. He can't do the moves he used to, and that's what we love about it. We love Blade doing the Blade moves, and I love that he was the face, but he physically can't do the Blade moves anymore.
what
So it's like,
they brought back my son Doc Ock.
yeah,
They
but
brought back my son Defoe.
yeah, they did. But I mean, they did doctor it enough to make it work. You're right. You're right. They did it. They did their
They could
work.
do it. They could do it. They
They did
just
some de-aging. They did some stuff. But
I don't really know.
what I also don't want is like like
You could get two or three movies out of him,
okay.
and then you could write something with the blood and the flim flam of
Yeah.
old. You gotta fucking
Pass it on
yeah
to the next
to his
guy.
daughter, because his daughter is she's a thing,
Yeah.
bloodline.
I
So
feel like Marvel's villains in general, and that's just me as an outsider, like kind of an outsider during like the mid 2000s. Their villains didn't really like I didn't know them. Like I didn't know who the fuck Thanos was, like until Thanos was Thanos. Like I didn't really care enough to know.
I knew
I knew Spider-Man's villains and I knew the X-Men villains, and that was kind of it. Like everybody else, and that was just me as a like kind of an outsider like 20 years ago. Like I didn't really see what it was. Um, but Kang sounded interesting to me. But
hey, nobody give a fuck about no Kang, bro. Like, as much as I read comics, well, I don't read a lot of Marvel and I don't read a lot of DC since like I want to say 2005 ish.
mhm.
I ain't never heard of no fucking Kang.
It just sounded interesting. Oh well, yeah, I didn't hear of it. Oh, this dude was too dope too. I kind of
Ultron.
yeah. I feel like they let him go too soon. That was another thing. They kept killing off too many other like villains. I felt like too many of them just kept dying, and they was like, well, they died for the movie, and I'm like, what if they came back though? Like, what if they got stronger? What if they were
I
better?
thought Red Skull was like I didn't like that they let Red Skull go.
Yeah,
I did not like that they let Red Skull go. I thought he's important. Kang, I don't really give a fuck about fucking Kang. Whatever. Mojo, that's cool. Mojo's a cool guy. I like Mojo. I like Arcade. Like, but that's what I mean. Like, X-Men is fucking crazy. Like they got the X Factor, the fucking the Generation X. They
mm-hmm.
got X Force. They got the Exceptionals. Like they got a lot of stuff going on with them. That's nice, Alex Ross. Um, I don't know, man. Is Marvel's outside of Spider Man and X Men, like they don't really have an impressive rogue gallery. The last good thing that they did was No, and we might not even see him in the MCU.
He was dope, but again, they just kind of like I feel like just to sell the movie of the good guy winning against the bad guy. I feel like they sacrificed way too many people too early. Instead of it,
Crossbones.
yeah, instead of it being like a like we'll see you again, like oh I'll come back for my round two. I want a round two. You'll never get a round two out of some of these
They
people.
could have put Crossbones in the Suicide Squad.
That would have been cool.
Mm-hmm. Not in the Suicide Squad. I'm sorry, the Thunderbolts.
Yeah, I know. Sure.
Yeah, I just be fucking confusing them
Yeah.
because I like listen.
Obviously, game recognized. Yeah. He said Ultron should have another movie. I agree. I thought Ultron was fantastic, but
Ultron was in like a mid movie though. He was really good, but he was in like
yeah,
a mid movie. That shit was so mid.
I just liked I liked his like sort of like a villain's philosophy is very important, in like these stories because it's like it helps drive like okay, well this is why I think you the good guy suck, and sometimes it's like oh I just want to conquer the world, but then sometimes it's like no like the world should be better and this is how I see it or whatever their terminology is, and Ultron had a good one. He had like a good like I don't know like it was a cool idea and it would have been nice for him to have a second shot at it.
Now I mean we'll probably see him you know like
Or he could have helped stored himself away in a USB drive somewhere, some shit. Yeah. Or no, didn't they do? Did you watch any of those shows? The like
what
the
shows.
WandaVisions and all that stuff.
No, I don't do those fucking
Oh,
stupid
okay.
shows, bro.
What is the guy? It's like an all white Vision, who's like I guess like a copy of Vision or something like
I
that.
wouldn't know.
Oh,
I wouldn't know. I don't. I was never really a big fan of Marvel.
hmm.
Now I'm starting to read Marvel because we do get a lot of their editors and the people that pull up just to, you know,
Yeah.
they pull up to get their comics and talk shop and stuff like that. So I've been reading a little bit more Marvel just to give like some feedback.
Mm-hmm.
But I just stick to my three titles and then I give them my feedback based on the stuff that I'm reading.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I think it was like White Vision.
White Vision. Oh, White Vision.
Yeah, I mean I didn't Google it or anything,
Oh,
but that's what I know about it.
oh, he's just a variant. Okay, he's just a variant. He was introduced in Disney. I thought he might have been like an Ultron clone type situation, but they made him up. Well, all that being said, I personally liked Superman more than Fantastic Four.
Same.
I liked them both. I think it was a great summer for superhero movies for the first time in a while. I'm glad DC finally got a breath of fresh air. I thought they just did a really good job of Superman. Like to open up, going like we're gonna go first. We've been losing for a while to Marvel, which there should have never been a competition. I think that was bullshit. I think that was a lot of corporate people trying to like pin shit to make to stir it up, whatever. And clearly DC just wasn't prepared because Marvel had a
They
head
tried to
start.
rush
They
everything.
tried to rush everything, and it should have just been like, if you like like superhero movies, let's celebrate the fact that like we're finally getting these people on screen again.
Yeah, I think DC, like, and to a degree, I agree with them. It's the fucking Justice League.
Yeah,
They don't need these niggas. Don't need origin movies. They don't
this
need
is
their
fair.
singles
This is
movies.
very true.
Everybody knows
Yeah.
Justice League.
Yeah.
Everybody knows Wonder Woman. Everybody knows Flash. Everybody knows Superman. Everybody
Right.
knows Batman.
They could have pulled up, caped up
They,
from the start.
they
You're right.
could-
You're absolutely
James
right.
Gunn could have started with a Justice
You
League movie and it
absolutely
would have been
right.
fire.
Yeah.
But the problem is the execution was terrible. Zack
Yes.
Snyder he was not the man. He didn't give a fuck about the characters. He gave a fuck about Zack Snyder.
And his dark vision.
Yeah, he put Zack Snyder first instead of the characters first.
I think he tried to make Watchmen out of Justice League, and you can't do that.
I think if Watchmen came out today, it would be way better. Like the
Perception.
scores would
Yeah.
have been higher.
No, and that's what I'm saying. I loved Watchmen. Like, I actually read it. And I ended up like getting invested in it, but I felt like, and he did a good job on that. I just feel like he tried to do the same vibe, tone, and energy
For everything.
for everything, and it's like,
He tried to put 300 for fucking Batman and Superman.
and then when we finally get a Superman, this ain't even really him. I don't know what that's AI. When they actually make Superman Superman, they just actually tell a good story and like make the fight scenes a little better, and they just do what you needed to do to make it the best version of what it already is. Then you get that reaction where it's like, this is why some people like this movie, and they didn't like. I watched Man of Steel, I think a week after the Superman came out, and I was like, yo, this ain't it.
I
This ain't it.
before
And I liked Man of Steel.
before Man of Steel, I don't know if I ever said this in a previous podcast. I just guess I'll say it again. Before Man of Steel, I never read a Superman comic because I thought Superman was like lame and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had saw Man of Steel, and I was like, "Wow, this is amazing!" Blah blah blah. So then I started reading a lot of like Superman, and the more I read Superman, the more I realized that Man of Steel is nothing like Superman. It's not what Superman should be. Superman is not depressed. It's not dark. It's not brooding. He's not emo. He would not let his fucking father die
Yes.
in a fucking car crash
And
or,
his
or in a
father
tornado.
wouldn't tell him to let kids die.
Yeah.
In the fucking school bus. So I was like, wait, what is happening?
And then
What is happening?
he wouldn't throw a fucking ship into a bar. He wouldn't do
none of that. He really wouldn't do none of the shit he did.
And I get it, like
he wouldn't turn a guy's truck into like a shish kebab.
Into the bar, right?
Yeah,
into the bar. Yeah.
They made him pull a Wolverine.
I can't even fucking remember the scenes, but yeah,
I watched it recently, and it's just like he pulled a Wolverine out of nowhere. Like I'm like, wait, what is happening?
Yeah, Clark he's too much of a chill guy to do some shit like that. He'll probably just be, yo, get the fuck out of here. But he wouldn't.
Like he's not a dork, and that's another thing. People think he's a dork. Like he can be snappy, he can be a little catty or whatever. Like he can light roast whatever you want to call it. But like he's kind of good.
Yeah, I don't get me wrong. Like I think Man of Steel is pretty decent, but it's an Elseworlds Superman.
Yeah.
And if you like Man of Steel, then just read Absolute Superman. Because it's literally Zack Snyder's Man of Steel, but a comic book version. So yeah, like a lot of people were just saying like, oh, like it's just like Snyder people like just being fucking weird, like just like that's not what Superman is, bro. Like this is it. Like this is the this is it. Like this is
what you're gonna get. This is what you're gonna get.
The best Superman we've had in like.
And if you want brooding
years,
yeah. If you want brooding, there's Batman. If you want something weird, there's other characters. Like there's all this other stuff. I just thought it was fun to watch 2 superhero movies in a month that were good at least. I think Superman was better at the execution. I like Fantastic Four, but it was weird because they kind of pulled back on some of their typical Marvel stuff that I actually like. There's some Marvel stuff that I just find fun. I love how they compose certain fight sequences. I like how they do different little interactions between the characters, and I felt like I just kind of got none of it. I felt like sometimes in like the Avengers movies when they were just kept quipping with each other and being weird, I thought I was like, you're doing too much. But if there was a family that you could put that in, it's this family. Like they just seemed to always be like ragging on each other, having a good time, and they did none of that. It was just too textbook. It was like this is what we're doing, this is what we're doing. Galactus shows up, this is what we're doing. We don't get an assemble moment.
It feels it feels a little rushed.
Yeah.
I remember one of my friends was complaining that we didn't get to see like a lot of like really like we didn't get to see Mr. Fantastic go really crazy with his powers.
Stretched. He didn't stretch at all. The guy was old.
Yeah. Then there was another friend of mine who was like, oh, like they didn't really emphasize too much on his science and his smartness. Like he wasn't really building shit.
Mm-hmm.
So
I just felt like they tried to give all 4 of them like enough airtime, but it ate up too. I don't know. It's something was weird. It just ate up too much time. Like I felt like Ben's scenes didn't lead anywhere, and I like Ben. I think he's an interesting character because he's forever changed and he used to look human and all of this stuff. But like, it was just like all his scenes were like, all right, he's hanging out at orphanages, and then he's trying to talk to the old girl from Russian Doll or whatever. And then, like, they keep cutting back to it and nothing kind of happens. And I'm like, all right, I don't think she's going to be in the next movie, so why was that a thing? Why did we spend... She might. But I was like, why did we spend 10 minutes on that? Johnny figuring... spoiler for everything, but Johnny figuring out and decoding the message was kind of interesting, because I'm like, I thought he was supposed to just be, like, regular hot boy, playboy, like
Nah, they're all smart.
Okay.
they're all like
they're astronauts, of course. Yeah.
yeah,
But yeah, okay.
they're all smart, but he's the least smartest of
He's
them.
at least.
Yeah.
I was trying to figure that out. I was like, he doing a little too much. He should be on fire most of the time, but he's not. But it is what it is. But yeah, it was good. It was good. Good vibe, good energy. Doom looks interesting.
I was surprised that the reviews were as good as they were
Yes,
because
they actually rose, which was funny because we talked about that
they
in
went
the
back
last
down.
one we recorded.
They went back
But they
down.
did go back down.
Yeah, but the
Remember you
problem
said it opened at 86, and you're like, yeah, this might not be good, and then it went back up to 88 just to beat out Superman. I'm like,
well
huh?
the thing was that Superman had twice the amount of reviews.
So
So
averages, it's technically bad.
when we had looked at it, Fantastic Four had like 200 something,
Mm.
and then Superman had almost close to 500 reviews. And I don't think Fantastic Four like even has more reviews than Superman yet. I don't even think it's close to it. So and then it's just weird seeing like everybody say like on the online like oh Fantastic Four beat Superman in the reviews, but it's like but Fantastic Superman has more reviews than Fantastic Four. More people went to it's like it's about to be a week since it came out, and Superman still has like over twice the amount of reviews.
Mm.
So more people are seeing Superman still right now.
Yeah. So percentage wise, it's still technically doing better.
Yes, yeah.
And I agree that it would because it just is a better movie. Like it was just a better time. I enjoyed it. The shock value of it, and that might even be it too. That like we're talking about like a redemption arc for a franchise that just really needs it because there's no reason why the DC universe didn't have good on-screen representation. Like it kind of makes no sense if you think about it. But Marvel was just killing it on all fronts. But then we got exhausted with Marvel, and we're like, all right, what are we doing? And the expectation for this versus this was like it was just different.
Well, I mean, James Gunn hasn't missed yet, so
yes, it's just
I don't know.
crazy to say. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
So, Terminator Superman?
That's a cyborg Superman.
Oh, Cyborg Superman.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, even Ultraman could come back as that.
Yeah.
You could come back as Cyborg Superman, or he could come back as Bizarro. And that's the cool thing about what James Gunn is building, is because it leaves the door open for a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We could get Cyborg Superman. We could get Bizarro.
Which I kind of hope we get Bizarro. Bizarro's one of my favorite in the cartoon.
We could get Eradicator.
Eradicator? Nice.
We could get fucking. Listen, man, we could get the Legion of Superman. We could get fucking Steel. We get John Henry Irons, which is probably likely. Hopefully, he's not played by Shaquille O'Neal. What's this? What's this?
We going off right now. My guy, Werewolf Blast. He said, I found out about Superman from Smallville. Yes.
Yeah.
That was good. That was good. He says, what does that mean? Robert Downey Jr. gonna be in a movie with this Fantastic Four?
I mean,
like with the picture I was looking at earlier. I mean, yeah, he's supposed to be a variant of Doom, or like somebody said, like there was a Doom that took over the body of Stark once, or something like that. And I guess
he had the Iron Man suit.
Yeah, and I guess that's what it.
That was an
be.
Invincible Iron Man when Doom had the type in Invincible Iron Man. Now do Doom. No, not that one. Go up.
The Doom suit.
Yeah.
Suit.
Yeah, if we don't get this, I'm gonna be pissed.
Yeah, that kind of should be what it is, right? That looks like somebody did it, but I like the aesthetic. That looks like a creation. Yeah. Well, like I was seeing some dudes, because TikTok dudes be always they want to be the first to make theories, but then they always wrong because everybody's wrong all the time. I feel like Marvel reads those or like tracks those and are like, let me just purposefully make it wrong because they always do something way extra. But they were saying that it's like obviously most of the variants, most of the worlds in the MCU's universe, they know and they herald Tony Stark as like an important figure. Like you go to the one in what's it, Doctor Strange, and like they got statues of this nigga, and they got, obviously they care about him in the main timeline. So it's like if you got a Doom who has like taken over the appearance of this guy, and then he's fooling everybody, so he's like acting like, oh, I'm back, I'm Tony, I'm back, but it's really not Tony. It's a dude in like a Tony skin. I was thinking, and this guy was even saying, it's like you could really showcase Robert Downey Jr.'s acting ability because then he could just like turn and just be like, oh, now I'm a fucking, I'm an evil menacing guy or whatever. But aesthetically, yeah, I mean, that would be crazy. That would go that would go crazy. Like a Doom Iron Man suit.
Yeah, I mean,
Doom did Venom? Or that's like
nah, that's just a cover.
oh,
Still cool though.
that is stupid.
Still cool. Um, I'm hoping that we get the Thing and the Hulk showdown at some point.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta get that.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, so they didn't really they did showcase how strong Thing was, but I feel like they downplayed it a little too much. Like you show him pulling a boat in the first 2 minutes, but then he's like,
I think that was an homage to like either Superman or a Fantastic Four comic. That was an homage to something I can't remember. You should try to type it in to see.
yeah, but I see. Yeah.
That could be wrong. Thing boat comic.
Thing boat. That's the scene. That was in the trailer, so it's not too much of a spoiler. But that was in the trailer. He pulls a boat, but then he doesn't do anything remotely that strong for the rest of the movie, and that kind of annoyed me a little bit. Like he knocked down some pillars. He fake picked up a truck for some kids. This one, right?
Yeah, that one.
He did a lot of like hokey strength stuff. But he was mainly gentle. He was a chef. He was doing the bear thing, a little bit of zip, all that shit, which was funny. But
Do Superman.
what's it? Oh yeah, thing pulling boat.
I do Superman.
Because Superman was a thing too, doing it right.
Yeah.
Oh, that ain't it. This did happen somewhere. I've seen this happen somewhere. Yeah, I know. Oh, right there. Man of Steel. No.
Take out Thing and then just type it.
Pulling boats.
I think that did happen in Man of Steel.
Yeah.
Yeah, that did.
Yeah. I saw that they did do recreate the first action comic with the whole him lifting the thing and the dog in the background in Superman. I thought that was kind of cool.
I didn't catch that.
I saw it on TikTok, so I didn't catch that shit either. But this is why I'm trying to get these joints out early enough because these people got no lives, bro. And they be pulling up instantly with it. Like, nigga, didn't you just see this?
It already be uploaded before they move. They leave the theater.
Really do. Honestly, though, a lot of them, because they be on that. They be doing that. What almost happened? They be doing that. They be on their Frankie grind, and they be going to these premieres like 2-3 weeks ahead, having the review ready on day one. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and then the theories on
day one, theories day two. Responses to people telling them their theories is wrong on day 3. Like, some of them just be having it down. Like that. I never even finished. I only saw.
The The best part of that movie was the fight scene.
Yeah.
So we got to see
Oh yeah, so you told me there's a video response to a 50 Cent.
Oh. It's not like a full song, but they showed a preview. 50
So the
Cent,
snippet.
Dave Blunt's. Uh, the
Crashes out.
go down.
This one. This is a week ago. Let's go. Dang. Hey, hey, hey.
And then he uploaded another one after that.
Yo, I'm crashing on his comment though. 50 will buy all the fast food stores near his house and close them down. That's crazy. Ah, shit. He did another one?
Yeah, he did another one. That one's called. There's one called "Hey Curtis," and then Curtis Get Up.
Let's get up. In. Yo, what is happening right now? What is happening in hip hop right now? 50 too busy training for ball raw right now.
Listen,
Has 50 responded? Because he's petty.
no, he hasn't.
He's petty enough.
But listen, there's nothing he could say on 50 he got cooked. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't care what any comments say. I don't care what the fuck anybody says. He got cooked, bro. Like he got cooked.
Damn.
I don't.
Or he say you done me too the girl on some crazy shit. Like, whoa, yeah, he ain't said nothing back.
No. And like this is
Damn, yeah, 17 hours ago he ain't said that. Not him using auto-tune. Not 50 with auto-tune. That's crazy. Not 50 doing a pop smoke. Isn't this a weird stage in hip hop? Like legacy acts are just like kind of getting their they kind of getting their legacy off being internet memes, like being an internet influencer.
listen, man. I don't know. Like
It's feeling two
Like,
business
fit-
in on
listen,
Curtis.
as-
What did Curtis say to him first? Did he say something to him
He
first?
he did. He uploaded a cause you know how he been like posting shit about Kanye and stuff like
Yeah.
that. He posted a picture of Dave Blunt's, and he was like, "Oh Kanye, this your man. I'm gonna push him down the stairs when I see him." And honestly, like, and Dave Blunt's like, he's a funny nigga.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
so he met his match.
yeah.
Like he's honestly, what is 50 Cent gonna say? Like he's gonna call him fat?
Right. You
Like
kind of already exhausted the only
he's not gonna
ammunition you got.
exactly.
Yeah.
He's not gonna say anything about Dave Blunt he hasn't said about himself on his own songs.
Right.
He,
So he got 8 Mile before the rap battle.
yeah, yeah. So what are you gonna say? He gets no pussy? All right, he said that. What are you gonna say? He simps over girls and he gets played? He already said that. What are you gonna say? Oh, he's fat. He knows that. He said that. He said it in the diss track to 50. He said he's so fat he can't run. You could catch him. You
Yeah.
come see him. He can't move. He's not going anywhere. So it's just like I wouldn't even respond honestly, because if he responds, he's not. There's nothing he could say.
I was waiting for somebody to say something about it. That's funny.
Listen, Dave Blunt's, if he drops those tracks, it's gonna be crazy.
Gonna start a war. I'll start a new war. Yo, what's this dude you be posting? What's this dude you be posting?
I don't know.
Story?
I don't know, bro. He was just posting like,
No. This dude who be walking and rapping. The niggas be scheming. Niggas be shooting.
oh, that's the fucking guy. He's a decent man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the,
What's up with that? I be watching it like, yo, this is fun. Like whatever this is
he's
chill.
just a guy putting his music out there.
Okay.
Unfortunately, he got memed, but
Ah.
you know what? Good for him, man. Like good for him.
Nah, yeah.
He's trying to put music out there, you know, that
I
has
was
a
like, did this dude
message.
come by the shop? What's up with this guy?
Nah, he's just a oh look, that's another 50 Cent this.
I love you, Dave Blunts. Yo, that's so crazy. He did all that for a movie nobody saw. That's so crazy. I never saw that movie. Damn, it's Dave Blunts. Fine joint. He chilling. He got money. He be fine. He be alright. Dave Blunts be alright.
I wonder how much gas that van
That's a
take.
lot. I was.
Yo,
That's
because
a lot. That's a lot of person.
they can't go top
Yeah.
speed
No.
with him in there.
At all, and that suspension got to be on point. Otherwise, something will scrape. It's got to be reinforced. Be chilling. It'll be alright. You was about to say something else, and I went on this. That was my fault because I thought I've been thinking about this for a minute.
What?
We was talking when you came in earlier and you was talking about it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Listen,
What?
Dave Blunt's cooked 50. Like even the YNs I be in this group chat with, they were like, yeah, nah. Like 50 got cooked. Like
The YNs.
and listen, if I was 50, I wouldn't even respond. Cause now at this point, if he respond, he gonna put more attention to his, and everybody gonna be like, nah, you got.
I feel like at this would be the guy that would turn the tide, where like Gen Z would literally be like, we don't rock with you on this 50. We gonna go team Dave Blunts.
Yeah. Dave Blunt is
and then
untouchable
Dave
right
Blunt's-
now.
Really, I didn't even know it was that crazy.
Nah,
though.
don't even after hearing those snippets.
Yeah,
Don't even come at him, bro. Cause like not Drake,
yeah.
not Kendrick, not Pusha T. Like he's just too funny. He's just too funny. Like he might be the diss track king.
Oh shit!
Yeah, so don't
Damn, the new push.
don't.
It's his eyes closed, open. That's crazy. Dave, damn, he got his own meme section. That's crazy.
Yeah, nah, don't fuck. Like, listen, moral of the story:
Yeah,
don't fuck with Dave Blunts, because
don't fuck with Dave once.
that was. He said he was getting pissed on by his dirty baby mama.
Woo! Yeah, that's 50, bro. Oh man, he might have met his match though. He might
Yeah,
have.
like meme for meme,
He might have met his match.
meme for meme.
Every great has to get. Every great has to be toppled, man. They gotta, 50 still ain't respond 5 days ago.
Listen, if he knew what was good for him, he wouldn't respond.
Yeah,
If he knew what was good for him.
that's crazy.
But at the same time, if he dropped those diss tracks and it gets like big enough, he might
Mhm.
have to respond.
He would, yeah. But would he actually respond in song or would it just be memes?
It'll probably just be memes. Like, I don't know why he posted memes and shit.
Yeah,
But
he just became that guy. He just became that meme guy. It's crazy.
yeah, I wouldn't respond. If I was 50, I would just ignore it. The what you call it, the Hellraiser trailer, bro.
So yeah, you did. So you texted me. You were like, "Yo, Hellraiser game is coming out." And I'm like, "Wait, what?"
How do you make a game out of that?
Honestly, fairly easy, but it's just like, why was it just thought of now? Because basically, all we got to do is just be in the hell dimension, and you got to solve puzzles, and you got to figure out how to get out of the hell dimension. That sounds fun to me, and like you can even do it on some like PT
I don't trust
Resident
anybody.
Evil shit. You being raced by the chased by the Cenobites.
I don't trust that anybody could get it done right. That's just me though.
I think it's doable. I don't think you do it right the first time, but it would work. Is there right here? Oh yeah. Oh shit. It's a real game. Yo, it's in first person. Yeah, they gonna. Yeah, yeah. You know who would do well producing this game? And I don't know if they did or not, but the people that did Dying Light, Dead Island. I don't know who's doing
Is
this.
it indie studio?
Is it?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's studios.
Saber. Okay, I've heard of Saber Interactive.
What they did? What did they do?
They actually mainly do ports of games. So they're usually like a backup tech company that'll do like if you want a game ported to the Switch, you might send it over like all the whatever the like coding to Saber, and then they'll like figure out how to make it fucking work on the Switch, or whatever the case may be. Like I've seen them do a lot of like they're a background studio, so it's nice to see them get their own like
game.
shot at a game. Yeah, it might be fun. Eight. It might not be a very long game, but it'll. I'll pull up for it. What's that? Oh, he's still.
Listen, I mean, I like it. I mean,
Battle Cats versus Sonic the Hedgehog.
what are you talking about? Oh, that's an animation.
Oh, okay, got you.
Yeah, that's